And here's the very latest. So it's now a Category 2 hurricane. The wind's at 110 miles an hour, and it is just pretty much hugging the coastline in toward Fort Myers. It should be there around 8 p.m. tonight, so about 3 hours over Fort Myers, and then moving up toward Tampa around 2 in the morning. This is the same timeline we've been talking about for the last couple of days, and then very quickly up toward Georgia, and a big rainmaker. It's still a tropical storm as it moves just to the west of Atlanta, and this is rain and gusty winds all the way up into Ohio actually by later this week. Tornado warnings. We still have several, and they're pretty much nonstop on the northern Treasure Coast, Sebastian and Indian River County, and also from Stewart back into Fort Pierce. It's been one little cell after another coming in. Tornado watch is still in effect and actually extended for the Treasure Coast. It's been dropped for Palm Beach County, which does, I mean, there's no threat of tornadoes forming, just that it's more likely on the Treasure Coast and north. Usually you get your tornado formation right on the outer feeder bands of a hurricane, not so much near the core of it. And we've definitely had numerous warnings and a couple of confirmed tornadoes during the day. So maximum winds, sustained winds here today. 78 miles an hour at West Palm at the airport, and a little less in spots, but not much as we get up into the Treasure Coast. And the forecast, this must be the Euro model, and it brings in still some really good winds as we get into this evening. You can see 60, 50, 60. I don't know if these are, this is a map I haven't yet, sustained winds or wind gusts, probably wind gusts. And then there's, oh, it even picks up a little bit more. There's 11:30 tonight. They come in from a different direction, but this eye has to really get north of our area before we start to see a big improvement here. So are expecting the winds to pick up a bit more, not too much, but another 10, maybe 15 miles an hour, at least with the gust, before it begins to taper off after midnight, and a big improvement heading into tomorrow. We had some big rains, over a foot of rain in Fort Pierce, and overall though, widespread, it appears to be about 5 to 10 inches for rainfall, but we will get locally higher amounts in a few areas too.